Thanks, Ava. It looks like a lot of fun. Well, we'll have more Super Bowl coverage coming up in sports.
Well, not just the Super Bowl, but Valentine's Day is coming up, and Flagstaff residents are falling. Just not for the reason you think. Icy conditions from last month's snowstorms are still abundant. Some members from the community are calling for change. The roads may be clear, but pedestrian paths and bike lanes are covered in the ice and snow left over from last month's blizzard. Adam Shimoni, a member of the Flagstaff Biking Organization and former council member, says these conditions are dangerous.
We know from the data that at 40 miles an hour, approximately 90% of the time when there's a collision, that collision results in a fatality. And a lot of our roads are 40 mile an hour, 35 mile an hour speed limits. And so we need to keep pedestrians and cyclists out of the street and safe and separated from the moving vehicles.
Shimoni says he has seen improvement in how the city handles snowy pathways. However, it is still not where it needs to be.
We have to know that there are people relying on our sidewalks and our bicycle lanes. We need to treat those modes with a sense of equity and equality so that they can get around too and not have to be walking on the road and risking their lives further.
Sophia Langren is a student at NAU who depends on the maintenance of the sidewalks to commute around Flagstaff.
Where I live, I'm around by like the Suites, so that massive bridge that's like by SBS is kind of like hardened over with ice. The trek from the Suites all the way to like the STEM buildings where I have my classes, there's a lot of spaces to fall.
She says NAU should work to clear the walkways with the most traffic.
If they can make some designated time where they clear off the most populated sidewalks and areas, that would help a lot, just because like I know it's hard to like go around people, but it piles up really quickly even after like one snow day.
To bring about the change in policy, Shimoni suggests young residents voice their concerns to the city council.
Engage with your elected officials. Go to City Hall. Submit a public comment. Email them. They need to hear from you. You represent the future in a big way.
NAU has made comment, saying, quote, clearing some areas can be challenging given continuous vehicle and foot traffic. Our crews work to mitigate these problem areas as soon as possible.